Don't satisfy this element, there is no point in going further, because you are the greatest resource you will ever have. And if you're devaluing it, or you're not investing in it, or you think success is going to come accidentally, if it did, you wouldn't know what to do with it. Okay, so everybody got something in that first part of your story. Is there anybody that had trouble with that first statement? Anybody that couldn't get past the I am in charge of the plot? Okay, so you all know you're in charge. You all know that you have unique talents. You're starting to fill in that line. And you all know that those are valuable to somebody. Your success story begins there. The next thing that I realized that was universal as an element in every single story that I heard was fellowship. And I use the word fellowship very, very mindfully. I didn't say friends. I didn't say inner circle. I said fellowship. What does fellowship mean to you? Support. Your network. How many of you have read or watched any of the Fellowship of the Rings? What did that fellowship have in common? The ring, a common purpose, right? They had one thing that brought them into fellowship. If that was accomplished, they all won. They had a shared win. What else does fellowship imply? Synergy. Absolutely. That you can contribute to each other and that you represent elements that the others do not. So people that you're valuable to and are valuable to you because you have synergy. And that was true of the Fellowship of the Ring, too. They all had different talents, right? A dwarf and an elf both have their own unique talents, but they're a little different, right? I'll tell you what fellowship meant to me. I grew up in a very tight, it was actually a cult, but it was a very tight community. And the beautiful thing about growing up in a cult is that you realize what it feels like to be part of a fellowship, so you recognize it again. The downside is that when you decide that their rules do not create success for you, you are pretty well shut out of that fellowship. But the beauty is that I know what it feels like. And a lot of people have never experienced